I was very sad to hear the news that Ambassador Dore Gold died at the age of 71. Dore Gold was one of Israel's most capable, intelligent, effective, and influential diplomats. He never sought credit for his many achievements. Since the 1990s, he was intimately involved in Israeli-Palestinian negotiations, but he never published a memoir that told his side of the story. Throughout his career, he insisted on Israel's right to defensible borders. He sounded the alarm about Iran's military nuclear program. He emphasized the importance of Jerusalem for the security of Israel and all of humanity. He explained how the United Nations was fueling global chaos. He helped strengthen Israel's ties with Saudi Arabia, many years after he wrote a book about how Saudi Arabia was a driving force behind global jihad. He believed that change was possible, including with Saudi Arabia, and that the Middle East could have a better future. He helped lay the groundwork for the Abraham Accords. Dore Gold was Israel's ambassador to the United Nations, a longtime advisor to Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, and he was a mentor to me. When I was a college student trying to make sense of Israel and the Middle East, I discovered Dore Gold. I'm glad I did. His writing was clear, precise, and well-researched. He said what needed to be said, and nothing more. When I studied at Hebrew University 2 decades ago, I interned at the organization where Dore was president, the Jerusalem Center for Public Affairs. I was responsible for studying the changing trends on the internet and explaining to Dore and his staff the potential of blogs. This was a time when only a few college students were on Facebook, and there was no such thing as a news feed or a like button. Many years later, after I moved to Israel, I worked again with Dore and published a number of studies on Israeli security, diplomacy, and international law, and continued to offer my advice on how to navigate the growth of social media. I learned an enormous amount from Dore. He had an encyclopedic memory and never needed to Google anything. It's up to all of us to continue his life's work of strengthening Israel's security. That means we must focus on key principles and not be distracted by the politics of the day. It means we must build relationships and be open to discussions with people of all backgrounds. And it means we must never give up hope that a strong Israel that insists on its critical interests can live in peace with all of its neighbors. May Dore Gold's memory be a blessing.